Today we are making Christmas cake recipe. So these are the ingredients. First we cut raisins 75 grams finely. Then we cut sultanas 75 grams finely. And this is how it looks like. And then we add black currant 75 grams. And this is what it looks like. Then we remove the tops of the dates and clean it. Remove the seeds like this. So we need to remove all the seeds from the dates one by one and move it to a side. I'll show you one more. So then we cut them finely. Once evenly cut, we have to put them into the bowl. Like this. And cashews, we need 125 grams finely chopped. And then we have pumpkin preserve, 125 grams finely chopped. Just like this. Carefully we need to chop this. It looks like this. And we add candied peels with the syrup into the bowl. We need 75 grams of candied peels. And then we have ginger preserve 75 grams finely chopped. And then we have red cherries 75 grams finely chopped. And we add it into the bowl. Then we have green cherries 75 grams finely chopped. This is how it looks like, and we add it to the bowl. And then we add the cake spices mix. I will show you how to make this. So 2 tablespoons. And these are the liquid ingredients, and of course the baking powder, 1.5 tablespoons. Add it in. Vanilla, 2 tablespoons. Add it in. Rose water, 1 tablespoon. Rose flavor, 1/2 tablespoon. And almond flavor, 1/2 tablespoon. And brandy, 3 tablespoons. Then we add golden syrup, 3 tablespoons. And now we mix all the flavors together. Here now we can see the Christmas colors coming up as we mix. Red, green, yellow, golden color. It looks really pretty. So we make sure we mix everything evenly so that all the flavors will absorb evenly. After mixing well, we will keep this aside for 3 days. Make sure we covered it and keep it in a place. This is how it looks like, and we keep it for 3 days to soak in the flavors. After 3 days, we start making the cake batter mix. For this, we need 250 grams of semolina. We need to slightly roast it on a pan until it gets light brown color. So we have covered the cake fruit mix aside. We need 375 grams sugar, 8 whole eggs. We need to separate 3 egg whites from that. We leave the semolina to cool down, and we need 250 grams of butter. This is in room temperature. So now we will start mixing semolina together with the fruit mix. So now that the semolina has cooled down, we can start mixing. We can use a fork to mix the fruit and semolina together so it gets coated evenly without getting stuck to a spoon. So we can add some more semolina into it and mix as we go. So make sure we coat everything that's at the bottom, the sides, just like this. This is how it looks like. So now we move to the butter mix. So we have 250 grams of room temperature butter and 375 grams of sugar. We can add this little by little as we mix. Now we can add the eggs. Maybe a couple at times, maybe 3, it doesn't matter. What we need to do is make sure the sugar has dissolved completely. So now we can add the rest of the sugar into the butter mix. Just like this. And start mixing. Now we can add in more eggs into the mix. Just like this. And to the butter mix, I forgot to mention, we have to add half a cup of all-purpose flour. So when the cake is baked, it comes nicely. Now we can add the rest of the eggs and beat it evenly. Yeah. And this is the consistency we need. Very silky and smooth. Now we start adding the fruit mix which we coated with semolina. We can add little by little here as well as we go, so that the batter won't get chunky. So that's about enough. Now we can start mixing so that everything's coated nicely. Can add some more again. And now we'll add the rest of the fruit mix into the butter mix. So make sure everything's included because it's very flavorful. We don't want to miss anything. Now we move the cake batter mix into the greased pan that we have prepared here. Now we put it into the oven under 200 centigrade for 45 minutes to 1 hour. This is how it looks like after it's baked. Now we leave it to cool down.